Dear brothers and sisters, I welcome you all to hear and see this video message. In this video, I am going to explain why we need digital taxation to social media companies in India. This article I wrote on 13th April 2020 and my suggestion already I sent to our union government through citizens portal mygovernment.in. Content for this video I given in the description, you can go through and study. Rapid digitalization is constantly changing the world we live in. From buying groceries, booking cabs and watching movies to connecting with people world over through social media and messaging application, almost everything is possible online. As more and more people participate in the digital economy, there is a need for countries to develop a framework to regulate and to get a fair share of taxes from the revenues generated by such businesses. Development of such a framework is challenging as typically taxation rules have been built around traditional brick and mortar businesses. A source country can tax a multinational enterprises once a nexus is established through physical activities undertaken in the source country, that is permanent establishment. Thereafter, profits attributes to this presence are determined and taxed in the source country. Unlike traditional businesses, digital business have three distinct characteristics. Number one, they are not physically established. For example, Facebook can offer all of their services with limited or no physical presence. Number two, they heavily rely on intellectual property assets which can be quite mobile and are typically located in or worse shifted to a low tax jurisdiction. Number three, they are able to generate value through highly engaged user participation from the source country market. If a company has no office or employees in a country and yet manages to earn huge revenues from that country through remote digital participation, it is only fair that a portion of the company profit be allocated based on the market activity undertaken in such a country. India has already moved forward and has applied equalization levy since 2016 at a rate of 6% on the payments made by Indian businesses to non-residents providing digital advertising services. With newer technologies such as blockchain, virtual reality and artificial intelligence on the rise, the phase of digitalization is only going to accelerate. Indian entities paid digital platforms such as Facebook and Google at least rupees 15,650 crores to place advertisements. But the tax department collected only rupees 939 crores from social medias. Explosive growth in internet usage and wide availability of smartphones to have contributed to the growth of the digital economy, offering growth possibilities for both domestic and overseas businesses. A report by the Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology and McKinsey and Company in February 2020 said India can create up to $1 trillion of economic value from the digital economy in 2025, up from around $200 billion at present. So there is a huge potential for further growth in digital economy as well as tax revenue from this sector. Only a small part of which online advertisement is taxed under the equalization levy at present. Growth in digital economy, tax and other services levies also will increase on coming years. Taxing the foreign social media's profits efficiently is not easy for the department, as either they may not be incorporated in India or may not be recognizing their entire revenue in the arm incorporated in India. The fear for social media companies is that if their server sits in India, it would be seen as permanent establishment and eventually attract higher taxes. Permanent establishment is a concept in taxation that determines which country has the right to tax multinational income and to what extent. India's interest will be better served if it works through developing a consensus-based long-term multilateral solution to digital taxation. So, Data Protection Bill 2019 enacted in such a way that all social media companies should have data localization and permanent establishment in India to improve our socio-economic. By this happening, Union government should levy 18% of tax on multinational social medias. It is not only boost the exchequer at a time when revenue collection falling after the corona pandemic, but also create a level playing field between local and global companies. Bible says in Matthew chapter 17 verse 25 and 26, and when he was come into the house, Jesus prevented him, saying, What things to those, Simon, of whom do the kings of the earth take custom or trip, of their own children or of strangers? Peter said unto him, Of strangers. Amen. It should happen for India.